give a shit about the money. So end of the day, could I say he had an identity crisis? I mean, no, he didn't have an identity crisis. So end of the day, he knew who he was. Like I said in the beginning of the video, some person has personality disorder, identity crisis, and others they're just confused and stuff. Joker was just confused. So in the day, he could have been a good person and stuff in that movie. I mean, he burned the money. He didn't give a shit about the money. So in the day, he knew who the fuck he was, cause he knew money was just, you know, he knew what his purpose was, but his purpose was just to be a classic, criminal in Gotham. Because so in the day, he knew who the fuck he was, but his purpose was just to do evil and cause chaos and destruction. Batman's purpose was righteousness, to help Gotham and bring peace and justice to Gotham City. So in the day, you know, the characters in the Batman series, they ain't had no identity crisis. They knew who the fuck they was. The only difference is the evil ones, they were confused. They didn't know. Despite they did this and that, they thinking what they doing is good when the truth is they're doing evil. And the day, some of them know they're doing it. Joker know he does evil. Same thing with the psychotic. A person's gonna call the y'all in this society, the ones in this society, out there and stuff. They think, for example, now they're trying to throw some kind of frequency with. But what I'm explaining, well, not frequency. They're trying to make me forget. But what I'm saying is, look, all these characters, they could have used their purposes for good. Instead they use their purposes for evil purposes and stuff. They let Satan take them over. They let the demons take them over. Instead of they fight the demons, they embraced their demons. Joker, Riddler, Bane, Michael Myers, Texas Chainsaw, Freddy Krueger, they let their demons take them over, and they became dark, hollowed, and evil. But look, end of the day, you gotta realize too, the reason they probably became like that is because this society wants to turn us chosen ones cold and evil, just like Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger and all this stuff. But don't get me wrong, I'm no different than Freddy Krueger, Jason, and Michael Myers. The only difference is I know what enemy I'm fighting, and I'm fighting evil, and I stand on the path of righteousness. Freddy Krueger, Jason, and Michael Myers, they don't stand for righteousness. They only stand in darkness, and they pretty much they serve in Satan. So that's pretty much what Michael Myers, Jason, Joker, and all of them are doing. But me, I'm serving the Most High. I'm doing His work. I'm doing His work on this earth, and bringing peace and bringing knowledge and truth to the world, and fighting evil in the world. That's my purpose. And it could be your purpose too. Whatever confusion you're going through and all this stuff, just know it's just demons trying to put a level of confusion. That's what Satan does. He always trying to put a level of confusion on God's chosen, on God's children's vessel. But as long as you know the confusion, you be able to break through the confusion to be able to find out who you are. And whatever confusion you're going through, you be able to fight through it, and you be able to understand what your purpose is, and you be able to fight, as a righteous person fighting evil. But that's pretty much what I had to say. More videos on the way. All right, Night Tiger, the Jedi Demon Slayer, out.